Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brettcast, My Thoughts On. So I don't usually do this sort of thing, rant videos or complaint videos or whatever the hell you want to call it. The reason being is because I collect a lot of stuff that to other people might think is a stupid or ridiculous or whatever the hell thing you want to call it. And I never felt right going out and talking bad about something that someone else may be all into. But I've been holding back enough on this topic that I really just need to get it the fuck out. Perhaps rant is the wrong word, maybe. This is more of a complaint thing. Whatever it is, I've been dancing around it long enough that we're going to dive right into it. So before I get into this, please know that this is all my personal opinion, and you are more than welcome to like and collect whatever the hell you're passionate about. What I want to talk about is something that is everywhere in regular stores, video game stores, comic book stores, and other hobby stores. That thing is Funko Pops. I can hear you saying now, hey, you only hate these things because they're popular, and it's fun to hate things that are popular. Well, you are not right there, pal. I have a very particular reasons why I do not like Funko Pops, and that's what I am going to tell you. First reason I don't like Funko Pops is it's become the thing that once there is like a Funko Pop of someone, they've reached some high status of life. Like, I remember watching the episode of the show Comic Book Men where they went to the Funko Pop headquarters and toured the place, and it was really freaking boring to me. And it all led to them unveiling Funko Pops of the guys on the show. I mean, there was a big-ass crowd and a ceremony and all this shit that this company had to spend actual fucking money on. And probably had to pay the guys to come down there and all that. But, like, they gave the Comic Book Men guys their Funko Pops for free, which, again, cost the company. And there were people lined up to buy these damn things. Like, they didn't even look that good. That's the second point I want to make, is that, in my opinion, Funko Pops look like shit. Starting with the fact that their heads are too wide, and they're all that way. With the exception of a few, most of them, the eyes are just plain black circles with absolutely no expressions whatsoever. They are also very bad at doing hair sculpts and facial hair. And that for some reason, unless the character is making a facial expression that uses their mouth, then they just don't have a fucking mouth, period. And it looks terrible. But the head is not the only thing. I also don't like how the head is way too fucking big compared to its body. I know it's a personal taste thing, and I know that a lot of these function as bobbleheads, but I for one find the big head and little body thing to be very ugly, even the ones that are not bobbleheads. I must say too that as terrible as the Funko Pops based on human characters look, the ones based on non-human characters, creatures, fantasy creatures, etc. are even more ugly. And yes, even the Transformer ones are ugly. The next point I want to make is that these things are fucking everywhere. Like, I don't mind seeing them at Walmart stores or GameStop. But, like, when I go to my local comic shop and see shelves full of the things, that's when it really angers me. Now, I know comic book stores do sell things besides comics, like statues and action figures. And you know what? That's fine. But it's almost like having a shop that sells pop culture items is required to survive by having and selling these damned Funko Pops. The other place that annoys me seeing these things is when I go to comic conventions. And like every fucking booth has a shit ton of Funko Pops. Now I could understand if they were selling maybe some of the rare or hard to find ones that you couldn't find in the millions of other stores that sell them, but they don't. They sell regular ass ones that people buy, and they buy them at these conventions that you should be spending money on stuff you can't just find anywhere. Now here's the part where I level with you. I used to have 4 of these damned things. I don't anymore, but I used to. I used to have the Civil War Iron Man and War Machine, plus the Dovahkiin and Whiterun Guard from Skyrim. What happened is I got the Marvel Legends Age of Ultron Iron Man and War Machine, so I put all my Funko Pops away. And then a few months ago, I'm going through my storage boxes, and I saw them, and I went and sold them for like $20 fucking dollars. Like every time I see them, no matter where, I just can't get over how much uglier they keep getting it, and I personally do not like them. Like there was, a little bit ago, this period where people were freaking out and rushing to Walmart to find some exclusive Thanos Funko Pop, and I saw the pictures and it just looked terrible. I don't get why people were just rushing to spend their money on something that looks terrible. You would have been better off looking for an actual Thanos action figure to this thing. There are things I can't bring myself to do, and I will give you two examples. You know how much of a Transformers fan I am, and I've seen the Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Stinger, and Drift, and I really don't like them at all. Like, I'd rather buy the Jada Metals die-cast Optimus Prime and Bumblebee figures. The other side is that I really love the band Metallica, and yes, I know there was a set of the band in Funko Pop form that I was actually going to get at one point, but after seeing them, I don't like them. I cannot bring myself to buy them. Now, as much as I really do not like Funko Pops, I will say some nice things about them. Given that there are like a billion of them, it's easy to say that there are billions of character possibilities to make them, which makes them appeal to all ages and collectors of all things. The low price point of like $9 for most of them makes them a lot more affordable compared to the average action figure, so I guess that's good. The last good thing that goes with there being billions of the fucking things is that they cover a lot of movies, video games, comic books, music, and that's good. But that's where the good stuff ends. I'm sorry if you didn't like this or if I offended you in some fucking way because you love Pops and I don't. But that's the way it is, and there is no way you are going to change my mind and make me like them. But that's all I have to say. So, if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. I'd love to see all you people out there that are like me that also don't like Funko Pops. As always, thanks for listening and goodbye.